Donald Trump is at it again, desperate, unhinged, and now using Portland as his latest excuse to unleash federal troops. From the White House, he declared with a straight face that Portland is burning to the ground. It's insurrectionists all over the place. It's Antifa. And politicians, he says they're petrified for their lives. Really, that's his pitch. Cities burning, chaos everywhere, and him as the lone savior. But here's the thing, none of it is true. Not even close. Let's not dance around it. He said Portland is burning to the ground. Okay, so what's actually happening? It's 2025. We can see it in real time. Trump is basically fanfic writing his own dystopian movie and selling it to his supporters as fact. The reality? Portland isn't burning. Trump's credibility is. And this is the playbook. Pretend there's chaos, swoop in with troops, and act like a strongman. He tried it in Chicago, he tried it in LA, he tried it in DC. Now Portland's the target. Every single time it's the same move. Invent a crisis, grab more power, and crush dissent. But pay attention to this. He didn't just rant about Antifa. He used the magic word insurrectionists. Why? Because that's one of the only legal justifications he can use to send the military into U.S. cities. The law gives him 3 options: invasion, inability to enforce the laws, or a rebellion or insurrection. So what does Trump do? He pretends there's an insurrection. He's literally trying to manifest one out of thin air. It's a cosplay dictatorship with real troops. And here's the kicker. It's not working in court. In California, a judge said no. In Oregon, one of his own appointees said no. Judge Imret, a Trump pick, ruled his excuse was, quote, untethered to the facts. That's legalese for, you just made this up. He's been swatted down every time he's tried. But does that stop him? Of course not. He just recycles the same excuse in Chicago or wherever else, and hopes his base doesn't notice. But this isn't just about Portland or Chicago or LA. This is about the bigger plan. Normalize troops in the streets, build a fake legal framework, and then use it when it actually counts, during an election. Don't forget, Trump already tried to seize voting machines in Georgia back in 2020. He failed because the DOJ wouldn't play ball. But now, look at his inner circle. Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, election deniers handpicked to say yes when he needs them. Do you think they'd resist? Please. With troops in Milwaukee, Detroit, Philly, and Atlanta, the game is over. That's why these lawsuits are life or death for democracy. California, Oregon, Chicago, they're not just about stopping one round of troop deployments. They're about stopping Trump from creating a legal cheat code to rig elections. This is a man who has already tried to game the system. He's not hiding it. He's doubling down. I talked with the Oregon Attorney General, and his warning is crystal clear. This is the line. A president turning the U.S. military on U.S. citizens is a line we cannot allow. And yet, here we are. If that doesn't scare you, if that doesn't light a fire under you, nothing will. Because this isn't just about one city or one president. It's about whether democracy itself survives. Let's be blunt. In a normal country, the president sending troops into our own cities would be the biggest scandal in history, period. But here, it's Tuesday. And worse, it's a pretext for a dry run to justify rigging the next election. That's what makes this not just dangerous, but existential. And here's the part nobody wants to hear. Nobody's coming to save us. Not Mueller, not prosecutors, not Congress, not the DNC. It's us. The only firewall left is people like you and me. That's how we win. If you got value from this, hit subscribe. It's free and it keeps this channel alive.